Hello, my name is Nathan Line, and today I will be introducing you to my senior design project, which is retrofitting a brand new fan and control onto older Amada turret punch presses. To start, I will be going over some background information on why my place of employment decided to work on this project, the design goals of the project along with the specifications, our budget of the project, and the schedule moving forward. Now, my place of employment is called Lapis Services Incorporated. We are located in Valparaiso, Indiana, and we specialize in servicing and rebuilding old Amada machinery, and we specialize in the Amada turret punch presses. Now back to the background information. Since Lapis Services has been in business for many years, we have come across many problems with these older FANUC controls, one of them being tedious troubleshooting. When we go into a job site not knowing what is wrong with the machine, we may have to troubleshoot. Now, if this troubleshooting is a wiring problem, then we'd have to trace through hundreds of wires one by one in order to find one specific one, which can take hours. Another thing is the size of the control, electrical box, and motors. Now, if you need to move any of these three things, it would be very inconvenient because of the size and the weight of them. Plus, they take up a lot of floor space. Another thing is they are very unreliable. I've heard stories from my coworker about when he went into a job site, turned on a machine to see what was wrong with it, and just by turning on the machine, the carriage moved in the X direction and crashed into the turret, causing the machine to move without being told to, which can be very dangerous and lethal. Another thing is they lack the ability to directly upload programs. Now, if you aren't able to directly upload programs, you'd have to type into the control exactly what the program is line by line, which can be also very inconvenient and can take a lot of time. Since we are still in the early stages of development, these are the design goals and specifications as we stand right now. Now we want the new control to fit onto the old FANUC control box minus the old display screen. The old display screen box takes up about a good 2/3 of the entire old FANUC control. Now we want the new control to be mounted on a swivel at a 30-degree angle. Now both of these things will be manufactured in-house on the machines we have on our floor currently. We will also have a QWERTY keyboard mounted underneath the display screen, which will also be on that swivel, so the operator of the machine can easily view the screen without any glares and type very comfortably. Another thing we want to do on the inside of the control is make things very ergonomic. We want our drives to be set up in a way that we can easily view them and work on them if need be, along with wiring. We want our wiring to be separated, but also at the same time be very close together and neat. Now, this slide displays on the left an older FANUC control that is currently being used on these older Amada machinery. Now, as you can see, the display box is the entirety of the right side of that entire control, and we are looking to cut that out completely and just use the left electrical box. Now, as you can see, that takes up a solid 2/3 of the entire control, and we are looking to mount our prototype onto this box to save us money in the long run and because it is our prototype. Now, the picture on the right is a drawing I created of our panel to mount the new control onto. Now, the top left box will be our display screen that will be mounted there. The rectangle to the right is our switch panel that will have all our switches and buttons to change modes for the machine. And below that is our QWERTY keyboard we will be mounting. And the two holes to the left of that is our power on and power off buttons. Since we are looking at putting a new control onto an older machine, at Lapis Services we have a Pega 357 that was made in 1983 that is down as of right now. Now this is the perfect prototype to use to put our new control on to see if it actually works. Now the three pictures on the left show the new FANUC motors that came with our new control, and the photo on the right is the old motors that were on the Pega 357 before they were taken off. Now as you can see, the red cat motors look much nicer, one, and second off, they are much smaller and lighter than the older versions. Now onto the budget. Since we are using everything that Lapis Services currently has for our prototype. The only thing we need to pay for is everything that the new control will require, which is an OI control that will cost around $7,300, all of the drives, which is around $3,900, a transformer for the control, which is $390, the servo motors, which is about $10,000, and also a T-axis servo motor, which is an additional $5,850. The idea for this project actually came up back in 2017 when Lapis Services had a meeting with Fanuc America headquarters up in Michigan. Now, unfortunately, the prototype has come to a halt because Lapis Services is a very small company, but yet we are very well known. We only have about 6 employees, and 4 of them are service engineers who are always getting called out onto service jobs to help companies get their machines up and running. Now, the prototype is currently being assembled in-house, and as of right now, we have the motors and gears mounted on the Pega 357, and we are looking to get the mounting panel for the control to be punched out later this week. All in all, this new Fanuc control will prolong the life of these older Amada machinery and have them running as if they were brand new. We will make them easier to service to where if there is a problem, the control will directly locate the problem and tell either the company or us where the problem is and how to directly fix it. Another thing, it will save a lot of time and a lot of money. It will save time because the control directly locates and tells you what the problem is and how to fix it. And another thing, it will save companies a lot of money, so they won't have to go out and buy a brand new Amada machine, which costs millions of dollars, while they can just purchase this control and basically have a brand new Amada machine.